The story of Thornvale Lantern.
They said the lantern of Thornvale
Never went out, not even when the wind howled down from the cliffs, not when the rains lashed the valley for days on end.
not even when the town itself seemed to wither with age.
It hung from a crooked iron post in the middle of the cobblestone square, its glass clouded with soot, its flame pale and trembling.
No one could recall who had lit it first, or why it burned without oil, but every night it glowed, and every morning the mist gathered thickest around it. Marin, a quiet clockmaker's daughter,
Passed the lantern each dawn on her way to open her father's shop.
she'd always felt the faintest warmth when she drew near, as though it recognized her. When her father fell ill one autumn, his breath shallow and eyes dim, she began to linger longer by that ghostly light.
On the fourth night of his fever, desperate and sleepless,
She went to the square and whispered.
"If you truly are more than a flame, please save him." The lantern flickered violently, and for the first time in her life,
Marin saw movement inside the glass, a shadow twisted there, like smoke forming a figure. Then a voice, faint as wind through reeds, replied, "A life for a life."
"Would you trade yours for his?"
Fear rooted her, but she couldn't turn away.
"No," she said, trembling.
"But take my years instead. Take half my days, just let him live."
The flame flared gold, then sank back into its usual dim glow.
Marin stumbled home through the mist, unsure whether she dreamed the whole thing. Yet by dawn, her father's fever had broken, and he sat up in bed asking for tea.
Weeks passed, then months.
Her father grew strong again, but Marin began to fade,
The mirror showed strands of silver in her hair.
her hands shaking as if age had touched her early. Still, she kept silent, unwilling to tell him of the bargain she'd made.
One night, the wind tore through Thornvale.
Scattering signs and shutters, and when Marin looked toward the square,
She saw the lantern's flame sputtering weak, almost gone. Without thinking, she ran into the storm.
rain blinded her, but she reached the post and cupped the glass in her hands.
"Not yet," she whispered. "Not while I still have light left." When the townsfolk found her the next morning, the storm had passed. The lantern burned steady once more, brighter than anyone remembered.
But Marin was gone, no footprints, no trace.
Only a faint warmth in the mist where she'd stood. From that day,
Thornvale's lantern burned with a softer hue, gold and silver intertwined, as if two lives shared the same flame, and whenever someone passed it at dawn, they swore they could feel a gentle hand guiding them onward through the fog.